नमस्ते, गुड मॉर्निंग, अस्सलाम वालेकुम, सत श्री अकाल, नमो बुद्धाय। वेलकम टू माय चैनल लाइफ अनस्क्रिप्टेड। मैं हूँ आप सबकी अर्पिता। टुडे इज 27 October, Sunday. Today I have an opportunity to talk to a very young, dynamic, inspiring, enthusiastic person, very smart, and one of the best children of Bharat Mata, Kalpesh Ahuja. Welcome, Kalpesh, to my show. How are you? All well?
Yes, ma'am, I'm good, ma'am.
So, first time I heard about your organization, Seva Sarvopari, from my husband, who is associated with your Gandhidham organization by way of Dhan Se Seva, which implies those who have already reached the moon, they can help others to touch the stars. Means who are financially comfortable to donate to your organization. So that way he is contributing to your organization. So I was quite impressed when I heard about your organization, and today I am doing my seva to your organization by Man Se Seva, that is being the voice of Seva Sarvopari in social media. So अभी मैं ये आपको ये बताना चाहूंगी कि मैं आपसे कुछ सुनना चाहती हूँ सेवा सर्वोपरि के बारे में. How did it begin?
Okay, ma'am. Actually, the thing was that I always wanted to do something for the society, and that was the subconscious thought of mine when I was in a school. But obviously, when we are in school, we are into so many of things. Means we are into exams, we are into other things. So that things didn't get articulated at that moment of time. But it was there in my mind. Even when I was in college, when I was a student, I used to tell to my fellow classmates that one day I will open a library or I will do something for the people. But that was just like a casual conversation. There was no such plan that I will surely going to have any NGO or something. But years after, what happened that one day I was going to my college where I was working as a lecturer, and when I was going to my college, I found so many children outside my college sitting there. There is actually a slum area in front of my college. So
Okay.
when I show them that they are just sitting and not doing anything, and they are not going to school, and I used to see this for so many days. When I was seeing it for so many days, I used to think that I should do something for them.
Okay.
But what I can do. So I began doing it with giving them chocolates on Sunday. I thought that I should give them chocolates on Sunday,
Right.
and at least that will be a small move. And
Yeah,
at that
you
moment
can
of
be
time,
friendly with them. By way of that, first you make the friendship with them so that you can guide them whatever way
yes,
you
yes,
want. Yeah.
friendship in the sense there was no such core idea that what actually we are going to do. It was like, chalo kuch karte. Hain." So we just went and gave them the chocolates on the very first Sunday. When we gave it on the very first Sunday, we thought that we will again visit them on next Sunday also. So when we went on the next Sunday, we brought some snacks for them. And this time, last time it was chocolate, so this time we should bring something more for them. And
What do you mean? Sorry to interrupt. What do you mean by we? You and who else with you?
actually some of my friends, like we know we have some friends in our life who don't ask where are you going. We just have to say chal, and they say okay, chalo chalte.
Right.
Who don't ask that where you are going. So there are. I'm so blessed that there are so many people around me who never ask me that where we have to go. They will always come with me wherever I go. Even if I
And
will
the money
take it.
was contributed from your pocket money. You were students, right?
Yeah. Like pocket money in the sense there was no such concept of contribution or anything. It was just we are going for distribution. It
Okay.
began like this only. And when we went for the distribution for the very first time, there was a voice around the small kids that "Agli bar aap kab आओगे? When will you visit next time?"
Right.
And this sparked this habit in me that I will visit them next Sunday also. So we started doing it for 4 Sundays, 5 Sundays, and when we were doing it again and again, one of my friend posted picture on social media. Although we were thinking that we will never post it on social media, but one of my friend posted pictures on social media, thinking that let's people know that how we are spending our Sundays.
Exactly.
Till that posting also, there was no thought of any NGO that we will do any NGO or this is going to be something big which will change my life certainly. But we just posted on social media. When it got posted on social media, many people started approaching us like, "What is this? We also want to join." And this is how this habit then afterwards lead to an organization.
Right. So that time you were already working as a lecturer.
Yes, I was in a college only, and this all things I was doing only on Sunday in the morning hours or for one
Right.
hour
But
only.
you started earning then already.
Yes, yes. Obviously, I was earning at that moment of time. This was just like
Okay.
a hobby. Like, let's go and visit people
Huh.
who need us.
Right, 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 right. So then, acha, okay. So as you said, when you were small, you had this idea of starting something, doing something for the society. तो इसमें आपका कोई इंस्पिरेशन था क्या आपके लाइफ में आपके कोई रिलेटिव और इट जस्ट केम फ्रॉम यू रेड अबाउट समवन सम बिग पर्सनालिटी like who did seva to society, like what was your inspiration or it just came just like that?
Inspiration in the sense, man, I will say that parents who raise their children by saying that you can do whatever you want, and by saying that the people who are less blessed than us are not bad people. I think such kind of families, such kind of parents develop a helping nature in the subconscious mind of the children. And when I was small, my the voices around in my family was always like this only, that we should help other people,
Oh,
we should do something for them, and means it was not supposed to tell me anything, but that was the basic nature of the people around me. And means I had also seen natural calamities also, like I had seen cyclone, I had seen earthquake, so I had seen people helping each other, and
right.
so the helping people was something that was always there in me. Secondly, like the thought, the be good for no reason. I used to read this thought again and again. Even this was my WhatsApp status for so long, even before the organization I built. So this was the in my basic nature that I need to be good to people, be good to good. This were some of the lines that was always there in my heart, and certainly this only led to articulate them in organization way.
Right, right. Basically, your environment, your family environment, your around neighbors, your social environment. I understand you got a very good environment while growing up, right? In Gandhidham only.
Right, right,
Oh,
right.
okay. So as you were saying, na, the children were not going to school, but we all know there are government schools, right? There they can go and without fees, paying fees, they can study. So were they not going to government schools also? Why? Matlab, what is the reason?
Actually, the thing was that today also this is a challenge in front of us, that every small hut that we visit, every small slum area that we visit, we find that they have 6 to 7 children, they have 8 children. Even when we are talking in 2024, this is the case of many small huts, that there are 4 children in one house. Now, when they have 4 children in one house, for them, like I see so many families having small children, they will take it as a priority that I cannot work for next 2 hours because take 2 years because I have to give time to my small toddler. But when we go towards this slum area and when we see their parenting structure, it's so strange that they give birth to the kids every year. They don't take it like something big or anything. It's like a routine for them to raise children. Like they feel that brothers and sisters, when small brothers and sisters, will raise them instead of them because they will stick to their routine of going
Hmm.
to job because they know that they will earn dihadi. They will earn their daily wages by going to them, and they don't want to sacrifice that. So when
Oh,
such is the mindset of the people of the slum areas, obviously they are not going to pay such much attention in sending them to the school. The one more reason which I find that why they don't send them to school is that because there is no certain permanent place of their life. Like suppose for 2 years they are here in Ganga, next
hmm.
2 years they don't know where they will be because
Oh,
they are moving here and there like for the employment. So
right,
they don't care much. Like they till 4 or 5 years, 6 years, I don't think they even think that school is necessary. And
right.
I also found that in many places that if suppose there are 4 children, then they will send the third, who is the boy, to the school
Huh,
instead of sending all the girl
right,
sisters of the house to the school.
right. Basically, it's a vicious circle. They also didn't get education. They are doing petty jobs by labor. And they are like next generation also going to be like that. It is the challenge, right?
Yes, next generation. And one more thing is that when we talk about the
Hmm.
next generation thought is in the mind of the privileged people. Like me and you, we are talking today. We think about next
Okay.
generation. We think
Huh.
about future and don't think about next generation. They think about today only.
Okay.
आज कमाना है, आज खाना है. That's it. That's the only mentality of them. When the girl of the house strikes 16 or 17, they
Huh.
start searching for him
Right.
in marriage, so that because they think that it's a burden to them.
Right.
Obviously, they don't say it. Obviously, when we will meet them, that won't be visible on their faces. But
Hmm.
when we will analyze them, when we will see the time zone, the way they behave in their house, we will understand that they are not even thinking of anything.
Right. Right.
They are just concerned about the present life. Like I have to
Right.
earn today, and I have to see.
Right. So this is basically such a big challenge. Though government is doing so much for this, so many schools are there, free school, free meal, but still sending them to school, that itself is a big challenge. Means here the awareness, basically more
Right,
social workers they're needed, right? Like you.
right,
Okay.
right.
So now
And
my next question is very specifically. You tell me, like you started by distributing chocolates, and now what exactly you are doing for them? What exactly specifically you tell me?
but today we are doing so many things that are actually means. I always believe in doing the works that remains valid after generations also. Like
Right.
when we started giving them food on Sunday, the
Hmm.
question was who will teach them? Like
Hmm.
by giving food is not everything. And see, like today when we are talking here,
Hmm.
you are also talking that why they don't go to school. That was the thought of our so many members.
Hmm.
That सिर्फ खाना खिला के क्या होगा? And that I also agree that by feeding we cannot lead to anything. So
Yes,
we
yes. You
started
have
with
to
the
know
show.
how to earn food. Right.
Yes, yes. Because education is the key, and education is the foremost weapon
Right.
that can only kill all the demons, all the kind of problems in their life. So
Yes.
the thing was that on Sunday we used to feed them, and we started now Monday to Saturday by teaching them. But obviously, when we started of teaching them, it's not so easy because on Sunday we are free. On Sunday we don't have job, we don't have any business to do, so we can come. But when we take it as a challenge of doing it Monday to Saturday, we want someone who is free and available. So we thought that we should hire teachers, and we started hiring teachers, and we named it Chotu Padega. The name is
Hmm.
Chotu Padega is because every child in their house is called Chotu in their
Hmm.
houses.
Hmm.
And they used to say that छोटू काम करेगा. And our reply to them was छोटू काम तो करेगा लेकिन छोटू पढ़ेगा. And
Chotu
this
Pare.
way the name
Right.
छोटू पढ़ेगा. Yes. This is the daily teaching classes. Monday to Saturday we teach them. And when we were
कहाँ
doing it,
पे
there were
कहाँ पे पढ़ाते हैं आप? स्पेस कहाँ है?
okay. Now the thing was that what we used to do is that suppose there is a slum area. And I always believe that God gives you good people, kind people around you when you have a purest intention. So what used to happen with me, it still happens with me, that any place I want to do something, there will be and there I will find such people who will come and approach me that I want to support you by some way. And in the
Right.
next conversation, I will ask that where do you stay? And they will say live nearby only. And the next question of mine will be क्या आपके घर पे शाम को हम बच्चों को भेज सकते हैं पढ़ने के लिए? And
Okay.
and
Right.
every time this happens, that I always get yes in the answer. So very first tuition classes that Chotu Padega teaching classes we call it, we started near the slum area, the first slum area that we were working. Similar way we kept on starting it this way only. Like any slum area, if there is any place around where children can sit in the evening for 1.5 hours, then
Right.
that will be our Chotu Padega class. We
Right.
don't
So,
believe and we don't do much expenses on the infrastructure. We
right.
believe
Right.
that we are not we will not be spending on money on
Right.
infrastructure
Right.
of buildings
Yes.
because government is already doing it.
यस, जैसे होमली एनवायरनमेंट में जैसे घर के बच्चा अपने बच्चे को हम पढ़ाते हैं, ऐसे उनको पढ़ाना है ना? ऐसा करके तो
Yes,
1.5 घंटा शाम को रोज पढ़ाने से आप उनको कितना दूर तक, लाइक आर दे एबल टू appear for class 10th exam, suppose जो open होता है ना, open in schools बोलते हैं आजकल, तो कैसे वो तो
No,
रेगुलर
ma'am.
स्कूल में जाते नहीं है, how they are progressing?
No, actually, the thing was that the Chotu Parega main concept is to make them enroll to the school. Like when they
Okay.
come to us, we make them like a mainstream person. We get them enrolled in the school. So now they are like you and me. They are like us. So
हाँ,
now their life gets channelized. And like other projects that you were asking, that which other projects we are doing. Like when
हाँ,
we were doing all this, there was a thought in our heart that you call it zero hunger, because when we started this, we formed a WhatsApp group, and we formed a WhatsApp group. We named it Zero Hunger Movement. But the question was, how is it a zero hunger movement when we are not reaching to the people who are not able to have food while they go to sleep? So we started with the Shravan Tiffin Seva. It's, we have the Shravan Tiffin Seva. Shravan is the person, we all know that, who took their parents on their shoulders for
parents,
the Tirth Yatra.
yeah. Hmm.
So we thought of, we had this thought that we will be Shravan of our tongue. How can we be Shravan of our tongue? By feeding them twice a day. So we just pulled out one of our helpline number, and that was my own number first of all. When we did have this formal organization, that if you find any old aged person nearby who don't get food, you can contact us, and we will give them food twice a day. So I
Okay.
was in a thought that like when I will roll this number, I will get 5 to 7 calls. But when we started this, we were shocked to see that there were numerous number of calls. There were calls around 80, around 100. And we were like, now how we will treat them? Because
Yeah.
earlier this idea was that if there will be 5 to 7 calls, we will get a tie-up with the tiffin seva, the tiffin service that's or that's in every city, and
Hmm.
we will means do something that we they get food. But
Yeah.
when there were so many phone calls,
Yeah.
I was knowing that it's not, it's a God's voice. Like it's a God's call to me that you need to do something more for the society.
Hmm.
You cannot run this entire movement just on Sundays. You cannot do this like an hobby. You
Hmm.
have to now pursue it
Hmm.
like your dream, like a ambition, like a vision of your life.
Hmm.
And there came a thought of registering our NGO, Seva Sarvopari. The name is Seva Sarvopari. And then we got registered our organization, and we started with our office, our kitchen, so that we
Right.
can have food for all
Right.
those.
Right. Right. So basically, now feeding people who are hungry, that is in the night or during the day, anytime it can happen.
No, 2 times. It's in the morning hours also, and it's on the evening hours also. Both the
Right.
times.
एंड सेकेंडली छोटू पड़ेगा, बेसिकली अभी ये
दोनों
दो
पड़ेगा.
के ऊपर कंसंट्रेशन है, राइट?
नहीं, नहीं, हमारे actually we have 8 projects. We have
ओके.
so many projects. So it's like a journey. Like when we started doing this for kids, we were thinking we should do something for the old age people. When we
हाँ.
started doing for the old age people, there was like we should do something for the general citizens also. So
ओके.
we then started with the Swabiman stall. Swabiman stall is something where we serve food at only 10 rupees, lunch at only 10 rupees. So then we started with the Swabiman stall. When we were doing it for the Swabiman stall, it was like you are doing for humans, you are doing for the children, you are doing for the old age people. What about animals? So then we started with the children. So in this way, everything coming into our like life, and at the end, not at the end. Obviously, it's a part of it. I mean, it should not use at the end. But then we had a library also, so that
ओके.
these children whom we started giving the basic education can now come and prepare for competitive exams.
Like what competitive exam, what type of books you keep in your library?
In our library, we keep GPSC, that is Gujarat Public Service Commission, the
Okay.
body which conducts the government job exams in our state,
Right, right,
and
right.
we want them to come and prepare for all such exams. Even it's available for the everyone of the town. So
Correct.
any person has a dream of getting a government job, they
हाँ.
can come over here and can study.
Right,
We don't
right.
charge anything from them. They
Okay.
get like free Wi-Fi, free books, free space,
Right.
so that they can
And
sit in a very silent atmosphere and can prepare for the
right, and
like
if they
this
get
position.
the job, then in future they will remember Seva Sarvopari, and they can also be your volunteer, right? So just now you
Yes,
said you have total 8 projects, right? You said 8 projects, है ना?
yes, ma'am. Yes,
ये
ma'am.
तो आप संक्षिप्त में एक एक तो मुझे मालूम है छोटू पड़ेगा, दूसरा ये जो ओल्ड एज ओल्ड पीपल के लिए खाने का। आप ये बाकी 6 एक थोड़ा संक्षेप में मुझे एक-एक लाइन करके अगर बता दो मेरे व्यूअर्स के लिए।
Okay. See, the very first is zero of the Monday. That is the food for the children on every Sunday. The
Oh,
second one is Chotu Panega, where
right,
we have an education for the children from Monday to Saturday. Then
right,
we have Shravan Tiffin Seva, where we have tiffins twice a day to the old age people. Then we have Saviman Stall, where we have food at only 10 rupees. Then we have library, where kids can come and prepare for the government job exam. Then we have Jeev Daya, where they we give rotlas. Rotla that you understand that humans have roti similar way. Guy like rotlas of the
Rotla.
bajra atta. So we make that rotla and give to the members of our NGO so that they can distribute further to their vicinity.
Huh.
So that the idea was that we are not limited to only humans. We are also listening to the voices of the animals also, those who cannot speak.
Right,
And this way we are running this project. After that, we also have a project of Beat the Beat. That's a seasonal project in which what we do is that we arrange water stalls across the city so that anyone can have water in the summer time.
right.
Similarly, we have Beat the Cold. That's the blankets distribution in the
Oh,
at the winter time. We call it midnight blanket sale.
राइट,
Beat
राइट।
the
सो दैट
cold.
तो हो गया इसमें, राइट? हाँ, तो ये
Yes,
जैसे
ma'am.
बर्ड्स के लिए भी पानी रखते होंगे आप ना, जैसे समर में उनको नहीं मिलता है, बर्ड्स के लिए?
Yes, yes. Yes,
ओके,
actually, such kind of projects like distribution of water pods or like distribution of that chidiya ghar and all those things. That are the some of the very we are not naming it in project because that's a very small thing that keeps on happening. Like distribution of clothes or any such sort of things that don't require much efforts because now we have a very huge team. We have around 35 people employed with us.
ओके,
So obviously we
एम्प्लॉयड, दे
have
आर एम्प्लॉयड विद यू।
yes, yes, yes.
अच्छा, अच्छा।
Because
व्हाट इज
like
योर
when we were,
डेजिग्नेशन इन योर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन?
I am the founder of this organization, and but I am the volunteer. I'm not paid
ओके,
for the things that I do. I take it as a
राइट,
passion.
हुँ,
I just take initiative. I make systems, and
हुँ,
I guide my team. I take leadership that how you have to do it. This all staff do all these routine activities. Rest I
हाँ,
engage with all the volunteers, all the donors.
हाँ,
I try to interact with them so that money required to run this organization keeps on coming.
right. And what any there is any challenge which you are facing every day or sometime? What are your challenges rather? Hmm.
Okay, ma'am, I will tell you that whenever like you want to do something good for the society,
Hmm.
whenever you want to do something which is away from the league, there will be one challenge, and that challenge is called resistance.
Hmm.
I won't say opposition. I will say resistance.
Right.
Resistance in the sense because generally people think that anyone who is doing something, there
Hmm.
is some motive behind it.
Hmm.
So when you find some sort of people or any person like me who is coming with such ideas of
Hmm.
feeding people twice a day for free, having
Hmm.
food at time, so
Hmm.
people don't accept it instantly because their brain is there before their heart can see our work. And they
They have
really
some
start.
doubts, like they feel like there must be you have some motive behind it. Why
Yes,
you are
yes,
doing
obviously.
it? Yeah. Hmm.
Yes. So when first they use their brain, that why there will be some motive.
Hmm.
They do it for quite a long time, like 6 months, 1 year. Anyone who comes in my touch for 6 months, 1 year, I have seen this. This is the pattern of my life. Anyone who comes in my touch, they see my status for 1 year.
Hmm.
They don't talk to me. They see my status, they see my stories for 1 year, and then they see that this person is doing it for every time. Like this
Right.
person is doing it every day. This person is writing the same sort of things every day. And when they see that this person is not posting his own
Hmm.
picture with the
Yes.
children,
Huh.
person is not doing it for the fame ultimately.
Huh.
So then they start using their heart. And
Yeah.
when they start using their heart, they become my team members.
Yes.
And
Yes.
this way, we grow.
Right, right, right. And like now this organization is going, matlab running under your leadership basically, your ideas, your planning. So how you are planning the grooming of the future leadership also? Like everything is a teamwork, na? It's all dependent on you, but you also have to groom some people to carry it forward. So, what is your
Yes,
planning about that?
that planning only led me to start this library and all such projects for the younger generation. Because
Hmm.
my concern, like you called out, what is the thing? Like we do SWOT analysis. So, like we name the opportunities that these are the opportunities. Similarly, what are the threats for such organization? The threat is the future generation. Because it's a little bit disappointing sometimes to see that the younger generations are still not inclined towards the social web. Maybe because
Okay.
of the so much advancement of the social media and the like 30-second rule that we need dopamine in every 30 seconds, new things in every 30 seconds. So to run this organization or to start such organization is difficult for the younger generation because such ideas need so much of patience and so much of passion for so many years, not
Right.
for 1 week or 1 day.
Hmm.
So this is the like biggest threat, not only for me but everyone who wants to do something. That how can we attract younger audience? Because
You're right.
ultimately, see, we all are going to get age is something which is always with us. We will also age one day, and so the next generation is something which I'm still trying to understand that how can I attract them to my NGO so that they can like support and run all these things.
Right, right, right. Okay, okay. And those people you have been supporting, are these you are doing since which year?
We since I started doing this in the year 2017, we officially got
17.
registered in 2019.
Right. So, do you have someone like कोई बच्चा और कोई जिसको आपसे हेल्प मिलके अभी वो जो बड़ा हो गया, जैसे किसी को अगर जॉब मिल गया या किसी ने अच्छा रिजल्ट किया, अच्छा पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं, ऐसे कुछ है क्या एग्जाम्पल?
Means then there are many whose life got changed.
राइट.
How their life got changed that they were doing nothing when we met them. Then they started going to school. And now when we find them going to job and living the life like us only, so we see that yes, obviously we are still, that's why we had this library that we also want to name some people who became collector, who became something in a very good positions, so that we can
Yeah.
name that see these people are there who came out of
Yes.
our position.
Yes.
But
Yes.
at the means, but still, the only satisfying thing that I see is that yes, there are so many children whose life got changed. There are so many children that who I meet in the market and they see me and they say good morning, good evening. So I feel so good that these are the people who are knocking the windows of the car for the money. And now the same set of people are coming to
Yes.
me and giving to me.
And this
So
is your continuous supply of dopamine. है ना?
yes, yes, I can say that. I can say
Yes,
that.
yes, 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 yes. So, okay. So, do you have any message for my viewers? Like how they can get involved with your.
Message for the viewers is like I can say that there are two types of word that I see. There are one type of word who is not ready to believe on anything that they actually see. For example, like when we see that people know that we are going to die one day, we are not here for like forever. And there is nothing like called forever. We are going
Yes,
to die one day. So whatever we do today, obviously there is this is a karma that we are here to do.
hmm.
But still, there are so many people who don't believe in this. They think that we are here to exploit our Mother Earth, like whatever, how much we can get from this. I'm
Yes,
not against the enjoyment or something. I'm saying that we are here to do some karma, and our karma should be such like our next generation that comes after us should get a fruit of it. Secondly, I always believe that suppose if you sit at some place, if you sat in a metro train for half an hour, make
yes,
sure that when we leave that metro train after and half an hour, that place should be get better. If not better, then at least that should not get deteriorated.
yes.
So that goes for every aspect of our society. And
Hmm.
wherever we are going, wherever whatever city we are staying, we should make some efforts that it becomes better even after our passing.
यस, यस, यस। जो जहाँ पे भी है उसी जगह को वो अगर थोड़ा सा बेटर कर सकते पहले से, डेल्टा चेंज जो भी
So,
है, फिर सब लोग ऐसे करेंगे तो दुनिया पूरा बदल जाएगी, है ना? और एक मैं पूछना चाहूंगी, कोई अवार्ड आपको मिला है लाइक टू encourage you more or to motivate you, though you don't need any other motivation when you see the people you are helping, they are growing, they are prospering, so that is the highest motivation. But still, do you have, like, your organization received any award or some recognition from society or some government body?
Ma'am, we have received so many awards, but I would like to tell you and everyone who is listening to me
Hmm.
that awards and everything will inspire you. Obviously, that will inspire you. But when you come into this journey, you will realize that this journey is an award. There is no destination. Like today
Exactly.
on the Sunday morning, when I am coming here to talk to you, that is also part of journey. I feel awarded today also. When I'm sharing
Yes.
about this journey, I feel
Yes.
awarded.
And
When
I
I
also remember, like, I am feeling so good to talk to you. Like, your positivity, your goodness, you are spreading, right? And this is my way of, I am also doing it in my way. I will spread it to my viewers. So that is the,
yes, yes. So
continue.
anyone who is seeing this podcast, I will tell them that ये थोड़ा लगेगा कि ये ऐसे ही बोला जा रहा है, बट ये सीरियसली मैं मीन करता हूँ कि
Hmm.
जब हम सोचते हैं कि हमें ये चाहिए और हम उसके लिए काम करते हैं, तो आपको पता चलेगा कि वो जो आपको चाहिए था वो तो बहुत ही छोटा था इस प्रोसेस के सामने. So today, when I come to my office, I have so many awards around me. Obviously, we have been recognized by the government of Gujarat. I also been the TEDx talk also. So I have seen many good days, many bad days. But today, when I sit here, that the satisfaction that I get, the happiness that I feel, that yes, this was just a thought. And when I see the people wearing the T-shirt of my organization, working for the small ideas that I took one day, that
Yeah.
बूढ़ों को दो टाइम खाना जाना चाहिए, लाइब्रेरी
Hmm.
होनी चाहिए, टीचिंग क्लास होनी चाहिए, 10 रुपए में खाना होना चाहिए. And when I see them, that this all are doing, this all are my ideas are being implemented by them.
Hmm.
So I feel that that's the biggest award that anyone can
Exactly.
feel in their life.
यू आर द कर्म योगी, जो स्वामी विवेकानंद का जो था वाणी, जो उनका मैसेज था, यू आर एग्जैक्टली द कर्म योगी, है ना? अच्छा,
Yes,
आप
and
मुझे ये बताओ, विल यू प्लीज टेल मी समथिंग अबाउट योर फैमिली? आर यू मैरिड?
no, man, I'm yet to get married.
Okay, so I was just thinking, like, you are involved with such a big karma yoga. Like, if you are married, like, then it has to be, you have to be marry someone, like, आपके पूरा फैमिली इस कर्म योग में शामिल होना पड़ेगा. Then only it is possible ना, to carry out this
Actually, ma'am,
mission.
I didn't put the right platform to speak about it, but I should say that I'm so good at management. And I believe that when you do something selfless,
Yes,
God gives you that power to your voice. God gives you
yes,
that aura that anyone
yes,
around you gets motivated, anyone around you
exactly, exactly.
get inspired by you, and
Yeah, and
they
anyone
start
around you
doing,
loves you. Anyone
and they
around you
start
loves
doing
you, loves your goodness.
and they start doing the things that you want them to
Yes,
do without
yes,
any kind of formal instructions also. So generally people think that when I run this organization I am devoting so much of time to this organization, but it's not so. I give time how much I can. Generally I visit organization uh, twice or thrice in a week. Means I spend 2 to 3 hours currently in a week for this organization. Yes, I am also like the other people doing business or job. Uh,
yes,
why I'm saying this? Because anyone who is listening to me, don't take that this is very hard thing to do. This is nothing hard. If your intention is tough, you will be more tougher when the God will see you that you want to do, pursue some good intents. So if you have thought in your mind that you want to start any hospital for the people for free, go and do it. If you think that you want to do something for the medical facility of the people, go and do it. You will be amazed to see that how God is going to give you the resources to do it. Don't
yes,
get worried for the time. Don't get worried for the money. Everything will fall into the place, and you will be amazed to see that uh, God is in temple, but His hands is everywhere around us.
yes, yes, yes. I'm feeling so good uh, after talking to you. It was a great conversation with deep thoughts, and I'm sure my viewers will also like it. And some definitely will get some inspiration from you. In fact, I got inspiration from you, and I'm so fortunate that my husband is also associated with your organization, and I am also in that way associated with your organization. And I am ready. I'll be ready to be to be your voice in the social media, whatever way, if possible. If you ever think like I can be of any use to your this karma yoga, I am always there. So thank you
Thank
very
you.
much, Kalpesh.
Thank you so
God
much,
bless
ma'am. And
you.
as your channel name is Life Unscripted, my life is also unscripted. I also don't know what I'm going to do in future for this organization or for the society. But one thing is sure that whatever we will do, we will that will be for the good and the betterment of the people. And
Definitely.
secondly, I also congratulate you for starting this podcast series. I hope and I'm very much sure that you will have so many good guests here who is
Yeah,
going
I
to
hope.
inspire your
Exactly.
viewers, and their life also gets unscripted on a very good note.
Thank you very much. As you said this, that is actually my ultimate goal. You can see, I love to talk to people and useful talk, deep conversation. So my idea also is to involve many people like you who are of some use to the society. And if I can talk to them and I can send their voice to the people around me. Not around me now, this whole world is in one platform through social media, right? So, okay,
Yes, ma'am.
thank you very much, Kalpesh. And I wish you all the very best. God bless you. Bye
Thank you,
bye.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. It was pleasure to be here. Thank you, ma'am.
Hope you liked my conversation with Kalpesh. If you want to know more about Seva Sarvopari, you can visit their site sevasarvopari.org. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you. I love you. Bye bye.